Hi, the final of my coaching tips videos for this week. As I've said in each of the videos, leaders need to be effective coaches. They need to be able to coach each individual in their teams and the team as a whole to become high-performing teams. We've talked about listening skills, we've talked about asking questions, because coaches ask, don't tell. We've talked about communication, we've talked about celebrating and rewarding things that have been achieved, and start each coaching session with that because it creates a really positive atmosphere for the session. And we talked about accountability yesterday. Accountability for the person that's being coached, but the leader, the coach, having accountability for carrying out things that they've said they would do. So my final coaching tip for the week is support. Coaching happens and should happen on a regular basis, and we've also talked about it being time boxed, and you give the person you're coaching that time. You don't cut it short and you don't cancel sessions unless it's absolutely necessary, because that sends the wrong message that the person is not a priority. So in the session, we are giving the person we're coaching the support and the guidance and help that they need. But then we also need to be there available to support in between those sessions. It doesn't just end when the employee leaves the office. So they need to be able to cycle back and ask questions and say, you know, I said I'd do X, but I'm really struggling because of something. And the person coaching, the leader, can then help to remove those obstacles and help the person make a smoothest transition to what they're trying to achieve. We don't just leave someone hanging at the end of a coaching session and go away and have anxiety and stress because they know they're supposed to be accountable for achieving something, and they know they're going to come back and say, I couldn't do it. So the leader, the coach, needs to be available for support in between sessions as is needed. And one of the things we're encouraging of the people we're coaching is to come up with ideas. So for example, if the person we're coaching says, I really need to get nearer the customer experience, I think that would really help me in that role that I have. And they may say, you know, it would be really good to spend a few days in a call center and a few days in a retail store to see what's going on. It's then up to the coach to make that happen. If it's agreed that that's a good approach and a good idea, the coach then makes it happen. Happy Friday, see you next week.